Everyone's getting fired up and we're just ready to get started.
この瞬間を待ってる。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
I see the Nana put it again.
Shuts down the air approach. Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
落ち着いていこうね。
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something. You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure. Starts off zoning with the fireball. Good call just now. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この術を通したい。
Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. Oh, more of that. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Was looking for that jump attack.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
The jump in is denied. Drive impact could be the end of this. Shows the medium kick. KO. Give me more of that.
確かにって言ったけど、すごいヒットがしました。そうそうそう。
Big roll reaching heavy. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters having full super art gauge means positioning is critical here.
いろいろな技が出せてすごい。
Barely blocks the jump in. Medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They're backed up into the corner.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるので。
Spend some meter here, investing in the round.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Goes for the level 2 super art to show them this is how we roll in this town. Swagger step. What'll happen here?
ビジュアルよ。
Barry, they've got the meter for a drive attack. Why are they going in? Tank overhead attack. Speed tech though. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Looking for a chance.
ゲージを使って逆転を狙うか。
Nowhere to run.
見るところが多すぎる。
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine it's not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Drive rush. That was the highest I've ever seen one.
やばい。見てて楽しいです。
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
はい、先生、勝ちましたよ。
The low kick hits.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Low heavy
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
with the solar plexus strike. Hook with the medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. Quick medium poke. What are they for? Looking for the overhead this time.
ナイスガード。
Oh, what a That wasn't bad.
まずい。
Close range projectile. A jump in. Scuff him. Solar plexus strike. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Medium kick into. Will this drive gauge gap decide the round? Links it. Overhead, but it won't work.
危なかった。
Somehow manages to block. Oh, what a rush. Jump. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Perfect read with the anti-air. What a smart throw.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。まだまだいけるよ。
The throw connects.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
This is a critical moment.
頑張れ。
No hesitation. It's over.
大会さながらの動きでした。
Player 1 has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
ハイタリ先生も勝った方が偉いって言ってました。
Yeah, I love the back and forth they had going on. They're laying into each other. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their game plan? Oh, that was on point.
うまいですね。
super art is almost empty on both ends. Will they wait it out or engage? Can they utilize the corner? That's some big, juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in is denied. Low, heavy hits mix up and counter. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Holds out with the block. Very solid corner switch. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Can they scrape together a final push? It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
なんとか切り抜けたい。ページに注意。
Will we see a drive impact? Not much drive rush to keep it going. Oh, my heart. I can't, man.
一発の終わりが近い。
Hell. That's what I like to see.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here?
うわー、緊張してきた。
Projectile to try to change the situation. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who springs forward with the drive rush. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね。
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Connects with the medium kick. Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
A parry. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Tries to do something drive rush to keep it going. Time to take this moment, springs forward with the drive rush. Will we see a drive impact? They takes the hit and keeps on trucking. There's still a chance. Oh, what a rush! Down and out.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
もうマジわかんなくなったら攻めよう。いけるぞ。
Next with blow heavy. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
スリルが勝利の女神だ。おいしいぞ。
Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on?
みんな大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Yeah, boy. Clinch up, cause you're gonna feel this. Shin Shoryuken. Where it all burns out.
わかんないよ。あれ。
Medium kick. The throw connects.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Sticks out. Oh, what a rush. Cherry on top.
そうそうそう。
Time to train.
Get to the Saiho. Hit him with your barrel crush. There it is. Up to spin the meter on the super arm. Here comes the corner pressure.
見るところが多すぎる。
Solid anti-air. That corner links it. Why are they going in? Hang back. Medium kick.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
What are they going to do? Sticks out a kick. Oh, drive rush. Do they have what it takes to steal them? When rushes in, closes it out.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Player 2 did some damage there. Damn.
今なら誰でも倒せそうな気がする。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's it going to unfold?
あ、じゃあ換気してきます。
Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
迷ったら攻めるのもいいと思うよ。
Goes for the throw.
攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
この攻めを通したい。
Zig.
攻めにもいけちゃうよ。
There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 currently has the life lead. No need to overextend. Uses the drive rush to deprive them of their turn. Throws them. What's next?
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush. KO.
ナイス。
Nice. That's the way to do it.
確かにお花畑に行く余裕すらあったかもしれません。
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
とにかく手を出すわ。 すか。そこは理想ですね。ナイスナイス。
This match just started and it can go either way.
実は大丈夫？回復するのはありだよ。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Throws to get around their defense. The throw whiffs. Barely blocks the jump in. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Noise, noise.
気持ちはわかる。痛いほどわかる。
Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Is it time for the mix-up? Connects with the medium kick. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? Nice. Passes out the gauge right there.
そうそうそう。
This is going to hit for a critical one. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerve. Player 2 can't stun. Mike, you're done.
すげえ。言うことなしの内容だ。
It is not over. They want that run back. How's this going to unfold?
あ、裏換気してきます。
Drive rush to keep the momentum. Still early in the round.
落ち着いていこうね。
They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Parries the attack and starts off zoning with the fireball. A battle of egos on display here as neither fighter wants to give up any ground. Denied up top.
この攻めを通したい。
Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Oh, more of that. Goes for the drive rush there. Throws to get around their defense.
連携の隙に差し込んでいく。
The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
なんとか切り抜けたい。ステージに注意。
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Come on, you gotta go. Not much time left in this round. Both fighters are barely alive. A clean KO. Nice meter awareness. There.
めっちゃいいや。
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
いやーうまい。熱く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです。
Gets with the medium kick. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Checks the drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. That throw misses. That's what we want. Looking for a chance. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. This is the ideal range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
攻めの理想はたっぷりあるはず。僕ラウンドになりそうです。
A jump in. Nothing stops this train. They've got the blinks. Still a chance. They burns out. A rare chance closes it out.
すごすぎる。
Okay, on to the next one.
本当にすごいです。いい試合をありがとうございます。
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
裏ごめんはちげえや。
Player 1 with the life lead.
こっからこっから。
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner.
この攻めを通したい。
Solid idea. Maybe next time.
これはしょうがないですわな。
Gets the knockdown and now
相手も続きますよ。ガンガン攻めちゃえ。
they're vying for dominant position in the corner. Life lead opens up.
そうそう。
Adds parry to the pressure. Can they utilize the corner? The jump in is denied. Will we see a drive impact?
いい感じだ
Grabs him.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ本当に
One combo can end this round right now. Experiencing burnout.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかもいけるよ
Snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
なんとかできるんだからもう
Well read. Keep going.
確かに確かに知ったけどすごい知ったがしました
Great work. Just like that.
気持ちはわかるなるほどわかる
Super arts on deck for both fighters. I'll burn out trigger. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Medium pick hit.
もっと気軽に攻め込んでみてもいいかもね
Big throw.
ナイスナイス
They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね
Max SA gauges. They both have a chance to score a big payday. Oh, what a run. There's still a chance here.
急に進められてるね
Time to take this moment. Links it. Solar plexus KO.
オーケー
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
いやーうまい熱く攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです
Jumps in. Still plenty of time left.
守りきるのは難しいってどこかで聞いたからね仕掛けていこう
Punches that off and keeps going.
展開が早い相手もついてこれてないぞ
Plenty of help. Full gauges. Let's see some stylish action. Dangerous gut punch. Ransom. Yeah. Give them what they came to see. The good stuff. The top shelf stuff. Oh.
What's wrong? Get up!
That corner position could what a run. Free flow strike. They pause him.
もう素晴らしいもう素晴らしい
They're in range. We're gonna see a jump in, a dash. Keeps them out. Links it. Still have drive impact here.
めっちゃ緊張してるのかもいけるよ
Only a little bit of drive and life. No hesitation or regret. Open up. It's time for business.
そうそうそう
Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you for real?
大会さながらの動きでした
Jamie,
Fire 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
素晴らしいマジでナイスおめでとう
Yo, I can't argue with you. What a game. Pokes with the medium kick. Who gained control of the match in the early going?
強みも押し付けていけ
Both fighters battle for that mid-stage position. Both sides have full drive and plenty of help. Let's see how things open up. It's all right. You're doing well.
惜しいえ
Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge.
うんうん
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. They're on a roll. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Holds out with the block. They're at the center of the stage. Nothing but space and opportunity. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Gets him with his free flow. Drive impact could be the end of this. Gets him.
ほら素晴らしい
Give me more of that.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね
They piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
程よく緊張感を大事にしていきましょう
No worries about that.
あやややややいい感じだ
Player 1 will look to apply pressure here.
お互い慎重な立ち回りでしたね
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Will we see a drive impact? Super on. Ooh, burnout activated.
守りは崩れた犠牲には気をつけて
A quick breather. No worries about that. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Dashes. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up.
頑張って応援してるからね
The low's blocked. There's still a chance. for the critical arc.
This is our destiny.
Lands the Getsuga Saiho! Off of that juicy den! Only a little bit of drive and life left. Time to take this momentum. Burns out. Is it time for the mix-up? Crowns them from above. You gotta dig down deep here. Doesn't give up and gets the win with authority.
やばい、受けて楽しいです。
Player 2 is hot. I'm feeling it.
いや、素晴らしい。さすがです。
Gets scooped from down low. Shoots off a fireball up close. How's the time left? How's this match going to play out?
落ち着いていこうね。
Drive rush to keep the momentum. That drive impact is blocked.
二人の前で打ってた。
Very dangerous range. It can definitely get clipped by something here. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Nice, smart choice there. Secures the jump in. That happens to everyone.
惜しい。
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity.
なんとか切り抜けたい。ページに注意。
They've got the leader for a drive impact.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag the KO.
やるな
That's what I like to see.
ー。確かに言ったけど、すごい引っかかしました。
Fireballs right out of the gate. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
とにかく手を出すか、一旦お茶を濁すか、性格は自動ですね。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Goes for a project drive rush to keep it going. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be... Oh, no worries about that.
気持ちはわかる。言いたいことわかる。
Looking for it, springs forward with the drive rush. They're backed up into the corner.
攻めのリソースはたっぷりあるはず。大きく僕らアウトになりそうです。
They've got the meter for a drive impact. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Both fighters have full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Oh, what a run! There's still a chance here.
いろいろな技が出せてすぐ。
Down and out.
めっちゃいいやん。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
はい、先生。勝ちましたよ。
The low is blocked. Nice. Throws the fireball. Oh, parry. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
人気は大丈夫？回復するのもありだよ。
Super Arch takes the hit and keeps on trucking. That wasn't bad.
まずい。
Backed into the corner. What setups do they have?
見るところが多すぎる。
Still have drive impact here. Oh, what a rush. Free flow strike. Dangerous range here. Solid anti-air.
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Oh, you never know what can happen here. Medium kick. Breaks it off. Throws a drive rush. A jump in. Links it. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. Burns out.
わかんないよ。まね
What a smart throw. You have to make something happen. Oh, what a rush. There's a burnout. Takes them stunned. They are done.
おお、大会さながらの動きでした。
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやー、ほんと、ありがとね。
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
あ、一旦換気してきます。
Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
これはしょうがないですわな。
Sticks the combo. Pressuring them in the corner.
この攻めを通したい。意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. Fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be cooking up something. Checks them with the projectile. Don't worry, it happens.
それはしょうがないですわな。
Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. See, that's how it's done.
意識してできるのが素晴らしいですよ、本当に。
Throws to get around their defense.
そうそうそう。
The jump in is denied. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Can they utilize the corner? KO.
ナイス。
Well read. Keep going.
これはどう対応したらいいんでしょうかね。
All right, who's gonna swing first?
お願いします。
Shows the medium kick. Nice cross up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
下ので落ち着けていって。
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on.
ドライブゲージにも注意してね。
Is it time for the mix-up? Shin Hadouken! They're thinking of scoring big off this meter use.
そうそうそう。
Blocks. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Looking for a chance. Springs forward with the drive rush. Fights out from the corner, back to the low kick hits. Will we see a drive impact? Reads the jump in perfectly.
ナイスナイス。
Links it. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Looking for a hole.
守りは崩れた。SN には気をつけて。
Down and out.
マジでいい。マジでいい。
Gotta shake it off. Let's go.
いやーうまい。攻めるかクールに守るか楽しみです。
Springs forward with the drive rush. Here comes the corner pressure.
ところが多すぎる。
Rue goes for the Shin Shoryuken to give him the early bird pass to the afterlife party.
What's wrong? Get up!
Time to drive rush. Reads the throw and escapes. They switch sides. Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
SN を使って一発逆転か。
Jumps! What are they gonna do? Blocks the low kick. Perfect read with the anti-air.
手のひらの上ってことですわ。
Now they can use drive. Medium kick. Close range, but it just bets it all on the drive rush. Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger? What a smart throw!
もう素晴らしい。もう素晴らしい。
Closes it out.
すごすぎる。
Pieces are there. Keep your head up and focus.
本当にすごいです。いい試合をありがとう